Milton remains a powerful Category 5 hurricane this morning as it churns closer to Florida's Gulf Coast. We've now learned that the storm is forecast to make landfall as a Category 4 storm sometime tonight or early tomorrow morning.
Meantime, Florida residents have been doing what they can to brace for impact. The video here is from a hospital in Tampa. That hospital, as you can see, installed a special fence known as a flood barrier to protect the building from the storm's floodwater. And another Florida airport will close this morning ahead of this storm. Our Ross DeMattei is live at Philadelphia International Airport with vital information on the delays and cancellations we are already seeing right now. Hi, Ross.
Hey, Jan, good morning. Yeah, plenty of closures to talk about. First of all, I want to mention Orlando International Airport. That'll be closing in just a couple of hours at 8 a.m. Tampa International and Southwest Florida International and Fort Myers are already shut down. So those closures are already impacting flights to or from Philadelphia. Take a look at the flight board because you don't have to look far to see some of those cancellations. About 1,600 flights nationwide have been canceled already today. That's according to AAA. And it's all as a result of Hurricane Milton. About half of those flights are in or out of Orlando. The airports in St. Pete, Sarasota, and Fort Myers are also closed, while the airports in Miami, Fort Lauderdale, and Jacksonville are open, at least for the time being. We caught up with a couple of people who had to alter their travel plans to rush back to Florida so that they could prepare for the major storm.
It was just supposed to be rain, and then we hear about Milton, and a couple days ago we're like, you know what, we need to get back earlier.
We flew out of Trenton, so now we have to get to Trenton to get our car. We couldn't get to Trenton, so we had to come here.
The mess is just beginning. Here are some travel tips I want to share from AAA. You want to check in with your travel agent or provider just to find out your policy on canceling or changing your itinerary. There are some opportunities to get some money back or cancel for free. When it comes to flights, major airlines are waiving those change fees for flights heading in or out of the storm's path, so check in with your airline. If you're flying anywhere this weekend or week, just be prepared for some delays. There is a ripple effect from some of the cancellations out of Florida. And also, don't forget to check in with any hotels or theme parks where you made any reservations or bought tickets. There's a pretty good chance that you can cancel those plans without penalty. And speaking of theme parks, we have some more closures to go over. Universal, SeaWorld, Busch Gardens, and Disney World will all be closed today and could be closed even further considering the impact that Milton is expected to have. Jim and Jan, back to you.
All right, Ross, as you mentioned, this is only just the beginning. Thanks so much for that update.